What is going on, guys, and welcome to another Star Wars Theory with your host, as always, K-Mac Time. And today I have a pretty crazy theory that could completely change everything for the plot lines of future Star Wars movies. Now, could it be possible that Supreme Leader Snoke is actually the alias of the one and only Boba Fett, the same way that Darth Sidious was the Sith name of Palpatine? And just so everyone is on the same page, this is just fan speculation, so before all you diehards start poking holes and blow up in the comment section with ignorant posts, please know that this is just a theory and take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, back to the theory. Let's start with Snoke's appearance. And now what we gathered from The Force Awakens is that he is in fact a severely scarred human with the kind of a weird looking face. Now, if you remember back to the last time we saw Boba Fett, he was being digested in the Sarlacc pit. Now, digestive stomach acid and teeth would have left Boba Fett looking something like Snoke does, I believe. Kind of a melted, kind of weird warped face, kind of scarred up and torn, and makes perfect sense. It kind of fits what I think, if he had survived, what he would have ended up looking like. I mean, fans have always wanted Boba Fett to return, and Disney may be listening to the fans. They seem to have taken a lot of suggestions from fans and what they wanted to see in The Force Awakens and given them to them, and I really enjoyed that. And this may be something they can continue on with the next movie. I mean, no one really wanted to see the world of the galaxy's most feared bounty hunter go out like a total punk, and keeping up with something like that, something loved from the original trilogy, is something that's right up J.J. Abrams' alley when it comes to tapping into the emotional nostalgia from the original trilogy. Another clue that Boba Fett could possibly be alive is there's a scene in episode 7 where Poe Dameron's ship sinks into the sand. This could be to remind us of Boba's being eaten by the Sarlacc, and then they make a point later to mention that the sand will swallow you up in certain parts of the Jakku desert, and this could be setting the table for a major reveal of Boba's return in the next movie, which would be awesome. And there's also a quote from Snoke saying, quote, "Even you, Master of the Knights of Ren, have never faced such a test." Now, if you remember back to Jango Fett put his son Boba through grueling tests to become a Mandalorian warrior. I imagine Snoke has done the same thing to turn Ben Solo into Kylo Ren. Also, notice a similar design of Kylo's mask with Boba's, and the Phasma's suit with the Boba Fett's suit as well. So if this theory is right, then the next films will have a lot of Mandalorians, and the Knights of Ren may be a group of them who act under Snoke's control. They are obviously not all Siths, because only Kylo Ren seems to have the ability to wield a lightsaber when they are shown in The Force Awakens. Also, remember that Boba Fett is actually a reoccurring part of the expanded universe, which I know is not canon, but whatever. Disney could be resurrecting that concept. I mean, it could be something they're going back to. The idea of Boba Fett returning seems like something they might, entertain into the future, and it's something to really think about. So really, what does this all mean? Well, it could mean that Kylo Ren is actually being groomed not as a Sith, but as a Mandalorian who can use the Force. And Kylo's murder of Han Solo would not just be out of the scorn of his son, but the revenge of a disfigurement of Boba Fett by Han in episode 6. Boba, having been an ally of Darth Vader, would also really strengthen and much attract the dark side in Kylo. So, man, this theory is just, I know it's not perfect, and I know it's got some holes. I mean, everyone says that Snoke is Force sensitive, having felt the disturbance in the Force, and I know that those things don't really line up, but they could explain it. There's been a whole lot of forums going on about how Boba Fett has never been confirmed as Force sensitive, but he did a little bit of research, and since he's been such a big part of the universe, a lot of people did research on this, and they said that because of the remarkable DNA he received from Jango Fett, he could have been enhanced amount of metachlorians that would make him Force sensitive, but not strong enough to wield a lightsaber or become a Sith, just strong enough to be able to sense other people that are Force sensitive. And I know that's a stretch, and I know people are going to start poking holes in that and poking holes in the theory, but you have to remember, like I said, guys, again, this is just a theory. Take it with a grain of salt. It's something to think about. It's something to mull over until, you know, keep thinking about Star Wars until the next one comes out, because man, we all want it. When that movie ended, I just wanted to know how the story continued. I was so upset that the movie ended. I needed more. And this is just something to keep us thinking until the next one comes out. So hopefully we may see the return of Boba Fett. That would be badass in my opinion. But that's all there was to this theory, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. It really helps me out when you guys hit that like button, so make sure you guys do that. Also, subscribe for more theories in your sub box daily, and also today's code word you guys can drop in the comment section below to let me know you guys made it all the way through the end of this video is going to be X-Wing, like Poe Dameron's X-Wing. Go make sure you guys drop that in the comments. But remember, that's always K-Mac time somewhere, guys. Until next time, take it easy and peace out.